again nomenclature here. So in nomenclature, we have learned that nomenclature is made up of all the organic names. They are made up of how many parts? It is made up of 4 parts. And in that, first of all, we identify the functional group. Okay, we identify the functional group. What are the 4 parts, by the way? The 4 parts are substituent, parent, substituent, parent, unsaturation, and then we have at last the functional group. But I hope all of you guys remember that when it comes for identification, we go from functional group to substituent like this. We go from functional group to substituent like this. We follow this order. We follow this order for the identification. We follow this order for the identification. Please remember this. We'll identify the functional group. After that, we'll identify the functional group. Then we'll identify the unsaturation. Then we'll identify the parent, and then we will be identifying the substituent. Now, what are the functional group? Can somebody tell me in hierarchy? किसी को याद है? याद हुआ कि नहीं किसी को अभी तक? Does anyone remember this or no?
Somewhat.
Somebody remember? Somewhat. ठीक है. कोशिश कीजिए. Try it. What is the first one? Tell me.
Oic acid.
Yeah, correct. Oic acid. And after that?
Is it amide?
Oic acid. And this is COOH. Then we have O8. O8 is for COOR.
COOR.
Yeah, and then after that?
Amide.
Amide. Amide is?
CONH2.
Yeah, correct. CONH2. Samaira, Hishmat, please किसी को याद है तो please repeat these things, okay? In your class also. जब पूछ रहे कुछ याद आ रहा है तो फिर please बताइए. Tell me more. After amide. जोर से थोड़ा आवाज नहीं आई आप सही से. Now what happened? Nitrile you said? Nitrile? Somebody said nitrile. Yeah, nitrile. CN. And after that we have what? AL. No. AL. Aldehyde comes first. CHO. And then we have ON, which is carbon double bond O. Okay. And after that we have
Amine.
नहीं, ON के बाद OL है ना, OL. OH group. Right. And after that we have amine. NH2. Okay. Now, one more thing that you have to remember about all of these functional groups is that if there is 2 oic acid, or if there is 2 O8, or if there's 2 amide, then what is we can use here di-tri-tetra. What we can use here, we can use di, tri, tetra, etc. Similarly, in unsaturation, we have double bond, which is represented by En. We have triple bond. We have triple bond that is represented by what? Tell me.
YN.
YN. And then we have what? We have, if we have double as well as triple bond, then it is represented as ENYN, E9. And here also we can use di, tri, tetra, and etc. Okay, so if we have the 2 double bonds, then it will be di. If you have two triple bond, it will be diene. Now in parent, you guys know that we are using meth, eth, prop, etc. And if ring, use cyclo. Now in substituent, you guys know in substituent what we can have? We can have
Nitro.
nitro group, we can have halo, we can have alkoxy. What is alkoxy? If you have OR, you'll be using alkoxy today, okay? And alkyl group तो आप लोग को याद होगा. And here also we can use ditri, tetra, etc. है ना? Ditri, tetra, etc. वीडियो किसने ऑन कर दिया? Done guys, yes or no? Please tell me. इसको बत... Can we move for the questions के लिए बढ़े? तो बताइए. इसको लिख लीजिए एक बार. इसको लिख लीजिए एक बार. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay. If you have any doubt. Also, one more thing. If you don't have double bond, or if you don't have triple bond, then what do we use here? We use AN. Okay. And for AN, you don't use di, tri, or tetra. Please remember this. What is that under prop? These are just lines. Dot, dot, dot. If ring, use cyclo. Oh, ये क्या लिखा हुआ है इन्होंने? Okay, fine then. Write it. हो गया तो आगे बढ़े. हो गया तो आगे बढ़े.
No, sir, still right.
Writing. Okay. So I am saying if there is no double bond, okay, no double bond, and there is no triple bond, then we use the word AN. And if you have AN, then di, tri, and tetra is not used. Got it, Nabi? Okay. Nabil, did you watch the first lecture of haloalkane halorine? In that we have discussed this now. कुछ याद आया आपको नहीं याद आया? I have discussed this part in the first lecture also, right? If you want a more detailed nomenclature part, then let me know. I will send you the video. Okay. You can just message me on WhatsApp. I will send you the video. Okay. Done, guys. Yes or no, please see me.
Done, sir.
Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, Nabil, you are writing. Wait a second. लिखे लिखे लिखे. Okay. Write the question. Classify the following as 1 degree, 2 degree, and identify the allylic alcohol. See, identify the allylic alcohol. What is allylic alcohol? In allylic alcohol, OH is attached to sp3 carbon, which is further attached to C double bond C. Okay, which is further attached to C double bond C. That means for allylic OH, you will have this kind of structure. You will have OH, which is attached to carbon. This will be sp3, which is further attached to a carbon, which is having double bond like this. This is allylic. Okay, this is allylic. And as agar case hota, so this is vinylic case. In vinylic case, you will have OH, carbon double bond carbon. So this carbon atom to which the OH is attached, it is only having double bond. But here we have one carbon between the double bond and OH. One carbon between the double bond and OH. Okay. Now, classify कीजिए सबको as 1 degree, 2 degree or 3 degree. I hope you guys remember what is 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree. 1 degree means OH is attached to carbon connected to one carbon. 2 degree mein everything will be same, but this carbon is attached to 2 carbons. In 3 degree, the carbon is attached to 3 carbons. Okay. For 3 alkyl groups, you can also write 2 alkyl group for 1 alkyl group. Write the questions down and send the answers in chat. चलिए, हो गया सबका? All of you done? Yes or no, please tell me. Yes, Khalid, Matthew, Minashi, Nabil Khan, Nawaz, Salman, and Samaira.
1 second, sir.
One more second. Okay. One more second is almost complete, even by your standards. Tell me, हो गया? Done. We will talk about allylic later on. 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree कर लिया होगा सबने. Yes or no? Samaira, Nawal, Hishma, Matthew. Tell me. Done. Okay.
Done.
Okay. Acha. Hania is here today. Hania, assalamu alaikum. How are you, Hania?
Walaikum assalam, sir. I'm fine.
Fine. आप दो क्लास से नहीं आ रही थी. Did you watch the lectures?
Yes, sir. I have.
अच्छा, you have watched the lectures. Okay, fine. So tell me first of all, did you do this first one, Hania?
Yes, sir.
What will be the degree?
1 degree.
1 degree. 1 degree. Very good. And okay, somebody else tell me. Khalid, tell me second one.
Sir, 1 degree.
1 degree. Okay. And this is also allylic, right? Because carbon sp3 and this is allylic. This is also 1 degree. I hope all of you can see that.
1 degree.
Now, ये वाला बताइए. Turn your mic on.
2 degree.
2 degree. Very good. What about this one? Oops, sorry.
2
This one here is
2 degree.
very good. And this one here is
3 degree.
3 degree. And also this carbon is sp3. It is connected to a carbon double bond carbon. That is why allylic. Very good. Okay. Now start writing the IUPAC nomenclature. Try कीजिए पहले. So what I want in your notebook is what? Not the correct name. I want these things. First of all, you will identify the functional group. Okay. Right. What is the functional group? Okay. Then second is you will identify the unsaturation. And thirdly, you will identify what? The parent. Do the first one first. इसको सबसे पहले कीजिए, and then you will send me these things. And fourth, you will identify the substituent. Now I know that you all must have forgotten about the numbering. So please let me tell you, in the parent and numbering, we have the same hierarchy. So numbering is done from that carbon atom which is nearest to functional group. If there is no functional group, then you will see it should be nearest to the unsaturation. Now in unsaturation, you will first of all give priority to double bond. Let me read this part, unsaturation. If there is no functional group, then you will look for double bond. If there is no double bond, then you will look for triple bond. Okay. So this is the order that you are going to follow in order when you are numbering this thing. And similar, the same pattern is followed when you are determining the parent chain. So when you are determining the parent chain, you just follow this method, numbering. So आप static वहां से कीजिए, numbering से कीजिए, and you will get the parent chain there. Okay. You'll follow this pattern: functional group, double bond, triple bond.
Wait, we had to send you answers also?
You have to send me these things: functional group, unsaturation, parent, and substituent. And if you are done with the answer, then it is also fine. Via WhatsApp only, no? Via WhatsApp only. अनसैचुरेशन। नबील आपको याद हो जाना चाहिए अब तक, है ना, दैट सब्स्टिट्यूएंट पेरेंट अनसैचुरेशन फंक्शनल ग्रुप। ओके। हम्म। Okay, Minashi, we will see. I think it is correct. I think it is correct. But I hope you can see that the way you have written, it is not quite right. You may not know that what is the correct form to write the name, how to arrange 2, 3 dimethyl and 4, all of these things. But you can see that it is not, it doesn't seem right. Yes, Minashi? Yes, Minashi, tell me.
Yes, sir.
है ना? So we'll look at that. Don't worry. But in general, everything is fine. जो main चीज था वो चीज सही है आपकी. I'm waiting for others. No one has sent me till now. What happened, guys? ये एक करना है, please. जल्दी भेजिए.
Oh, only first one.
हाँ, यही तो बोला है, स्टार्टिंग में यही बोला है. सबसे पहले यही भेजिए आप, और कुछ नहीं. Only first one, please send me the answers. Only first one. इसमें let me put this. Wait a sec. I hope all of you must have written the question. Don't worry. I will share it. Yes, Samaira. सही लग रहा है समायरा, सही लग रहा है मुझे तो. Ishma. Correct. Nabil Ahmed. No, not correct. Not correct. Nabil Ahmed, what happened to your mic, by the way? Is it working or not working? Nabil Ahmed? Not working. Can you rejoin the? हाँ, काम तो कर रहा है. बताइए. Hello. No, not working. Try to change your mic. अगर ईयरफोन है तो ईयरफोन लगाइए. अगर ईयरफोन आपने लगाया हुआ है तो ईयरफोन निकाल दीजिए. Try something. Okay. So, functional group. Functional group is what? Functional group is OH. And what is the word for OH? It is all. Please remember, what is the functional group? Nabil Ahmed, you have done it wrong here. So I'm just telling you now. OH is the only functional group here. From the list of functional group that we have written, oic acid, OH, esters, you have to choose the functional group only from there. Okay, so only those can be functional group. Only one functional group can be present. Okay, only one. In the context of nomenclature. Then we are identifying the unsaturation. Unsaturation is what? Unsaturation is there is no double bond, either triple bond. That is why we will have AN. Then we are searching for the parent. Now, parent can only be identified when we have already identified functional group and unsaturation. We will start from that carbon that is nearest to OH. So this is my first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, and fifth carbon. Now, ideally speaking, we should go like this. Ideally speaking, the way to approach should be like this. Please see. I could not hear you. What did you say? Please repeat it.
Sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sir.
Hear you. Okay. So one, and then when you go to the second carbon, then you will ask yourself whether we should go downwards or we should go leftwards. And we can see there are more carbons leftwards, so we'll keep on going. Again, you will ask, and then you will say, again, I have to go leftward, 4 and 5. Okay. So we have pent, 5 carbons. This will be pent. Then the substituent. Now we know that all is in number 1. So I'll give in bracket number 1. Substituent. What is substituent? Anything that is left. Whatever is left. Whatever is left after puff. What is puff? Parent unsaturation functional group. So we have done parent unsaturation functional group. This is my this fragment of the whole structure has already been covered in the name. We have to talk about Cl, CS3 and CS3. So these two CS3, that means it is dimethyl. Since dimethyl is in second position and third position, we will write 2, 3, and numbers and letters are separated by a dash. Then we have 4-chloro.
Sir, we can write in reverse also, right? The numbers.
Numbers, matlab?
Like the numbering. Numbering we can
Numbering,
start from.
numbering will
left hand
start.
side.
No. Numbering will start from that carbon atom which is nearest to functional group.
Okay.
Yeah, no? There is no option here. Now, here we have a choice. We can write chloro first, or dimethyl first. So what we'll write? We will write chloro because C comes before M. Please remember, ये di का मतलब कुछ नहीं है. What is the substituent here? Methyl is the substituent. Di is not a substituent. So we'll look at the name. है ना? You will say that C comes before M, not D. D के बारे में बोलना ही नहीं है. Di, tri, tetra ये सब नहीं आता नाम में. Name of the substituent is methyl. So write 4-chloro, 2,3 dimethyl pentane 1-ol, or you can just write pentanol. Okay, so please write this down. How many of you had problem? Please tell me. How many of you got this wrong? Raise your hand. How many of you got this wrong? Functional group unsaturation. खालिद आपने क्या गलत किया था?
Numbering.
नंबरिंग गलत है आपका. समझ में आ गया? Okay, Hania has sent me. Let me see Hania's. Ol, in, pent. Hello. अच्छा, Hania, did you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write this down. Write this down. Don't try this one. Don't try this one. Please don't try. ये हम बताएंगे आप लोग को. Salman has sent me now.
I sent you before you wrote the answer.
हाँ, ठीक है, ठीक है. हम नहीं बोल रहे भाई. Okay, functional group of H, substituent. चलिए ठीक है. लेकिन still, I will ask you that please follow this way. ठीक है. It is fine that you are writing here everything, but एक structure with में आप practice कीजिए, that will be helpful. अच्छा, Nawal has joined now. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Done everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Done? Is there anyone who's still writing? Jaldi boliye. Writing anyone? Done. Everyone done. Hania, Nawal, Minashi.
Done, sir.
Done na? Okay. Then I will erase. Okay, I will erase everything here. Now we will look at this second question. We will look at this second question here. In this second question, we have CS3, CHO, and CS2, CS3. Now you can see that there are two different chains of carbon atoms. There is this chain of carbon atom and there is this chain of carbon atom. And you can see that this is not the whole chain because in between you have O. Okay, so we have two different chains. We have two different chains here. What are the two different chains? We have CS3, CH, and CS3. And in one case, we have CH2, CS3. So here what you are going to choose? You are going to choose that. Choose the chain with more carbons. And we will work on that. Okay, we will work on that. No, Nabil. देखिए. We will work on that. Okay, so this is my chain. And for this, we will write everything. Now, one thing I forgot about functional group is that if we don't have, there is no functional group, none. So if you have no functional group, then what do we write? We write this as E. Okay, we write this as E. Please listen. We write this as E. I hope you guys remember now. Now in unsaturation, unsaturation is also none. That means there is neither double bond nor triple bond. Hence we will write AN. After that, parent. Now please say that. Please see that we have to see this particular chain. So it has 3 carbon atoms. It has 3 carbon atoms. Okay, so 3 carbon, which will give me prop. Now the substituent. Now the substituent. Now as you can see that in substituent, we will choose this OCH3 group here. Why? Because this is the only group which is, this is the fragment of molecule which has not been named till now. Which has not been named till now. So what is the substituent? Substituent is OCH3. Now OCH3, how to name it? Very easy. What is, okay, no. It is OCH2CH3, my bad. OCH2CH3, my bad. Please listen, don't write. O. Let me erase it for. You have O, CH2, CH3. So naming this is very easy, don't worry. What is the word for 2 carbon atoms, guys? Please tell me what is the word for 2 carbon atoms?
Ethyl.
Ethyl nahi hota. For 2 carbon atoms, it is eth. If it is present in, if it is present in parent, it will be eth. If it is present in substituent, it will be ethyl. But for 2 carbons, it is eth. And for oxygen, it will be oxy. So this is my substituent, ethoxy. Everything fine? Yes or no? Please tell me. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here, guys? Please tell me.
No, sir.
No, na? Now
No,
we will number it. Now we will number it 1. First carbon, second carbon, and third carbon. The substituent is in which carbon? Second carbon. So it will be what? 2-ethoxy. Okay, so the name will be 2-ethoxy. Propane. Clear is up? Yes or no? Please tell me. Easy. So see, we are following the same thing. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed even if we got ethers. This is an ether. The earlier case was for alcohol. Next case will be phenol. So alcohol, phenol, ether, all is done. Alcohol, phenol, ether. Write this. Write this one, please. Let me know when you are done. The name will be 2-ethoxypropane. Any doubt? Please tell me now. Nawal, समझ में आया आपको?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about Minashi, Hania? समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. देखिए, और दूसरी बात, लिखने में आप लोग ना काहिली मत कीजिए. डोंट बी लेजी. हमने देखा बहुत सारे बच्चों ने ये फंक्शनल ग्रुप लिखा ही नहीं है, सिर्फ लिख के भेज दिया OL. अनसैचुरेशन ये वर्ड ही नहीं लिखा है, पेरेंट ये वर्ड ही नहीं लिखा है, सब्स्टिट्यूएंट ये वर्ड ही नहीं लिखा है. ये लिखना बहुत जरूरी है, तभी आप लोग का प्रैक्टिस होगा. देन ओनली यू विल रिमेंबर दीज थिंग्स. ओके, प्लीज डोंट बी लेजी इन राइटिंग थिंग्स. फंक्शनल ग्रुप नन, साफ साफ लिखे. ओके, आई गिव यू टाइम, साफ साफ लिखा कीजिए. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Okay, we will not, you all will not do this one. ये हम बताएंगे आप लोगों को. Okay, for phenol also I will teach you guys. Done guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is there anyone who is still writing? I'm going to erase the all ink on slide. सब चला जाएगा, जल्दी बताइए. Is there anyone who is still writing?
Done, sir.
Done ना, चलो ठीक है. नबील, आपको समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? Yes नबील?
Yes, sir. Sure,
Nabil
sir.
Khan, Nabil Khan. आया? Okay, fine. Now we'll look at this phenol structure. Okay. अच्छा Nabil, I've also shared with you some lectures. I hope उसको आप देख रहे हैं. Now
Yes,
for
sir.
phenol, please see. हाँ, very good. कुछ डाउट हो उसमें भी अगर ना, तो प्लीज मैसेज मी ऑन WhatsApp. Now this fragment here, it is known as phenol. Okay, so in benzene ring containing structure, the naming of benzene ring containing structures is very easy. Why it is very easy? Because if you get the main ring, if you get the main fragment, so phenol is the main fragment here. So you will get the main fragment and the puff will be the main fragment. It will be always the main fragment. What is the main fragment here? The main fragment here is phenol. It will be phenol. Okay. Now, after what is puff? Parent, unsaturation, and functional group. All of these things have been identified, and it is what? It is phenol. Whatever remains is substituent. Okay, whatever remains is substituent. Whatever remains is substituent. So what is my substituent? We have two methyl groups. So we'll write as substituent, we have dimethyl. Now, the numbering is done according to the main fragment. So phenol, this carbon atom will get first number, this will get second number, this will get third number, this will get fourth number, fifth number, and sixth number. That means we have a methyl in methyl in sixth and in the second carbon atom. So dimethyl, this will be 2,6. I'm writing it in bracket here, but I hope you will write it like this: 2,6 dimethyl phenol. Please write this down. Now, similarly, if you had this, now here the puff or the main fragment would have been toluene. What is toluene? Toluene is this fragment here. No, not NO2. This fragment here. This is toluene. And then we have nitro. So this will be 1. This will be 2. So we will have this as substituent is 2 nitro. The name will be 2 nitro toluene. See how easy it is. Please write this down. For phenol, please write this down.
Sir, how do you decide which one is the fragment, sir? Because nitro group also will make one
No, nitro
fragment,
group.
right?
No, nitro group का क्या नाम होता है? कुछ नाम नहीं है ना उसका. It does not have any specific name, right? For example,
Sir, so
for
if
example,
only CH3 are there, then how do we decide?
what? If we have
Only OH and CH3 attached to benzene ring.
okay, so what do you think it has more priority? Alkyl group or OH group? Tell me. In
Alkyl?
terms of alkyl group, why? In terms of reaction, you will tell me. In terms of reaction, you tell me. What do you think there is more probability of reaction happening? It will happen due to the OH group, right? So that is my main fragment. Instead of OH, if you have carboxylic acid, then carboxylic acid is even more reactive. So my main fragment then will be benzoic acid. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then we will name accordingly. Now you have 4 chapters, so it will come like nomenclature, the complete nomenclature. You will understand it and you will be more comfortable at the end of the chapter amines. Okay, right now we are still learning. है ना? You will still be learning now. लेकिन हाँ ये जरूर है that basics will not move. Your basics will not move. There will be some additions on that to basic. चलिए, everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me. Done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, na? Now write this next one here. So what do we have here? This is my benzene. है ना? Benzene है ये? Is this benzene?
No, sir.
Cyclohexane.
No. Cyclohexane. Please remember. Benzene नहीं है ये. Okay. So from here also what you will do? Start with functional group. Tell me guys, what is the functional group? What is the functional group? What is the functional group?
NO2.
What is the functional group? नहीं. You have the list of functional group in the page. आपने लिखा हुआ है ना? Oic acid, O8, esters, amine, amide, वो वाला list. उसमें देखिए NO2 कहीं पे आ रहा है.
No, sir.
Sir, E is
So
the
functional group.
functional group.
हाँ. Functional group क्या है? None. नहीं. हानिया. CHO होता तो होता. Now the structure of CHO is like this. We have carbon double bond O and then we have hydrogen like this. Okay. So we don't have any such fragment also. हानिया दिख रहा है आपको? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
है ना? आपने Al लिखा है. So Al corresponds to aldehyde which is having CHO like this. So we don't have any CHO also. Okay. So the functional group here is none. Now if you have none functional group then we write E. Similarly, what is the unsaturation, guys? Tell me. What is the unsaturation?
And
Correct. There is no unsaturation. And the word for that is En. Now, we have 2 fragments of carbons. We have this small fragment here, and then we have this big fragment. So, कौन सा लेंगे? Ring वाला या open chain वाला? Which one will we take? Which has more carbons?
The big one.
Ring one.
Right.
Big one. The ring. Yeah, correct. So the parent will be. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon atoms. Now we will write cyclohex because it is also a ring. Cyclohex. Okay. Now where should we start the numbering from? So you will write the substituent first. You write the substituent. Now your substituent is what? Nitro. And what is this substituent? Tell me. इसका क्या नाम होता है? What is this substituent here?
Ethoxy.
Very good, very good, very good. It is ether. Very good. It is ethoxy. Now, in alphabetical order, which comes first? N comes first or E comes first? Tell me.
E.
E comes. Okay, so whenever you are undecided, that means you can start the numbering from NO2 also or OC2H5 also, because numbering के लिए we have only the criteria of functional group, unsaturation, and unsaturation में आपके पास triple bond, double bond, and then triple bond. Okay, now we can start 1, 2 also, or we can write 1, 2 also like this. And in this case, when you have a choice like this, then in order to remove that choice, IUPAC nomenclature says that you will start the numbering from that substituent which comes earlier in alphabetical order. So this will be 1 and this will be 2. So you'll have 1 ethoxy, 2 nitro, cyclo, hexane. Done, everyone? Give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now try this one, all of you. बहुत आसान है ये. Try this one and then send me the answer. Please, यहाँ पे कोई आप लोग ना, don't be lazy. Write each and everything. Functional group, unsaturation, parent, and substituent. Very good. Just there will be no space between those two words, Minashi. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Very good, Nabil Ahmed. अब आप नाम भी लिख लीजिएगा, है ना? करेक्ट करेक्ट करेक्ट, वेरी गुड. हिशमन ने डिलीट कर दिया आंसर, आई डोंट नो व्हाई. नो 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 नो, नंबरिंग में आप गलती कर रहे हैं खालिद. नंबरिंग में गलती कर रहे हैं. लोएस्ट लोकेंट रूल याद रखिए. रिमेंबर द लोएस्ट लोकेंट रूल. Yes, Hishma, correct. So let us see here. How many of you are still doing? Hania, आपने कर लिया? Hania, Nawal, done?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Tell me, what is the functional group, Hania?
None.
None. Very good. Nawal, correct है आपका. So the word will be, the letter that we'll use is E. Unsaturation. Unsaturation will be what, Hania?
N.
AN, no?
Yes, A N.
Parent.
Meth.
देखिए. We have two fragments, right? कौन सा fragment choose किया आपने? 1 या 2?
Prop.
चेंज कर लिया उन्होंने. आपने लिखा नहीं है क्या? हानिया, did you write this?
I was writing, sir.
अच्छा अच्छा. Substituent क्या हो जाएगा बताइए? We have only this part that is left, OCSP. What is the name for OCSP? What is the word for CSP? ये बताइए आप. 1 कार्बन के लिए कौन सा वर्ड यूज करते हैं हानिया?
Methyl.
Meth. Okay. Meth is for 1 कार्बन. अब O के लिए ऑक्सी. Substituent is methoxy. Now we can number it in 2 ways. Please listen very carefully this one. जिन लोगों के नंबरिंग में गलती हो रही है, please listen now. Now what is my parent chain here? My parent chain is this one. Okay, so you can number it 1, 2, 3, or we can number it. There is only 2 ways of numbering. Or I'm not saying and we can number. दोनों नहीं है, इसमें से कोई एक सही होगा. You can number 1, 2, and 3. So please see that if I choose the red one, then the substituent is in the 3rd position. And if I choose the blue one, then the substituent is in the 1st position. So 1 is less than 3. So according to lowest locant rule, we will choose the first one. So we'll write 1 methoxy. Name will be 1 methoxy propane. छापिए, जल्दी छापिए जिनकी गलती हुई है. Salman, Matthew, both of you have done numbering wrong. I hope now you got it. Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir, got it now.
Okay.
Yes.
याद रखिएगा, लेकिन समझ तो आ जाता है बहुत सारे लोगों को. याद रखने के भूल जाइए तो क्या फायदा समझने का. एक करेंगे लास्ट, उसके बाद then we'll write some theory about the classification. Please let me know when you are done. लिख लिया
Sir, we
सबने?
can also call this just methoxypropane, right?
Yeah, we can also call this methoxypropane. Okay. So let us do this one. Do this one first of all. This second one, okay? Not this one. सवाल ध्यान से सुनिएगा आप लोग. Once again I am saying you don't have to do this first one, you have to do the second one. कुछ लोग को ध्यान ही नहीं रहता है. Got from Hishma and Minashi. देखते हैं Seems correct, Minashi.
Sir, CH2OH, what will name, sir?
हैं? CH2OH नहीं देखा क्या आपने?
Okay, sir. Okay,
हाँ?
sir. Understood.
Okay.
Understood, sir. Sorry, sir.
अच्छा ठीक है हिश्मा सही है लाइक एक अब देखिए हम वही लाइक एज आई से नॉमेनक्लेचर खत्म नहीं होगा है ना नॉमेनक्लेचर खत्म कब होगा व्हेन यू कंप्लीट अमीन्स मे बी उस टाइम भी कुछ बाकी रह जाए बिकॉज IUPAC इट रिलीजेस वन कंप्लीट बुक ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक नॉमेनक्लेचर है ना एंड इट इज नॉट अ बुक आई वुड से इट इज लाइक अ डिक्शनरी दैट थिंग सो नॉमेनक्लेचर खत्म नहीं होने वाला है वी विल कीप ऑन एडिंग अ फ्यू मोर थिंग्स कुछ चीजें आप हमेशा याद करते रहेंगे ओके सो एक चीज यहाँ पे है सीखने का इसी वजह से हमने ये सवाल दिया है एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल दे विल मिस इट राइट नाउ बट अगेन रिवाइज कराएंगे हम 11th में हमने पढ़ाया था ये बात अच्छा मीनाक्षी आप एक बार नाम पढ़िए फिर से जरा आपने अनसैचुरेशन के बारे में तो कुछ लिखा ही नहीं है नाम में अपने you have written the unsaturation correctly AN but you have not included that in your name दिखा मीनाक्षी
Yes, sir.
हाँ उसको करेक्ट कर लीजिए बस अभी भी सीखने का कुछ है मीनाक्षी एंड हिश्मा बोथ ऑफ योर आंसर्स विल इज नॉट आई मीन अगर कोई टीचर होगा जिसकी सटीक आंख होगी वो काट देगा आंसर को है ना व्हाई इज दैट विल लुक इनटू दैट ओके बहुत ही छोटी सी चीज है अगर आप लोग ढूंढ पा रहे हैं तो उसको ढूंढने की कोशिश कीजिए हिश्मा आप हमारे साथ 11th में थी यू वेर देयर ना हिश्मा
Yes, sir.
है ना कुछ याद है शायद आपको ओके मीनाक्षी आप भी थी हमारे साथ 11th में यस और नो
Yes, sir.
ओके मैथ्यू ओके बट स्टिल देयर इज स्टिल समथिंग टू लर्न हियर मैथ्यू
Sir, I sent.
हाँ नबील लेट मी सी नहीं नॉट करेक्ट आपने वो लिखा था नबील अहमद द फंक्शनल ग्रुप ओइक एसिड ईस्टर O8 सब कुछ लिखा था आपने यस नबील अहमद योर माइक इज ऑफ नबील
Yes, sir.
लिखा था आपने है ना तो उसमें हमने क्या बोला था वी कैन यूज डाई ट्राई टेट्रा फॉर फंक्शनल ग्रुप राइट
Yes, sir.
तो यहाँ पे 2 OH है तो डाई ऑल हो जाएगा
Yes, sir. Yes,
गॉट
sir.
इट
Yes, sir.
है ना हाँ हिश्मा ने पकड़ लिया आई एम वेरी ग्लैड याद आ गया आपको हिश्मा
Yes, sir.
ओके नहीं इस खालिद को तो हम पकड़ के मारेंगे खालिद
Yes, sir.
आप हाईलाइट कीजिए पेरेंट अनसैचुरेशन फंक्शनल ग्रुप इन तीनों का हाईलाइट कीजिए ओहो माय गॉड आप आपने तो कहाँ से लिया है OH वाले से कार्बन से तो आपने नंबरिंग ही नहीं की है स्ट्रेट चेन जो दिखा उसी को नंबर कर दिया कहाँ दिमाग है आपका ध्यान किधर है आपका खालिद हाँ सी हियर चलिए देखते हैं एक और किसी ने आंसर भेजा है नबील अहमद ओके फाइन हानिया लेट मी सी योर आंसर
Is it correct now, sir?
वेट हानिया कैन यू प्लीज टर्न द माइक ऑन
Yes, sir.
CH2 wait a second let me just make this molecule here CH2 OH CH3. Oh, oops, sorry. This will be CH and CH3. Here we'll have OH. Here we'll have CH3. Here we have CH2OH. आपने Hania, you have written alkoxy here, right? One alkoxy. Correct? Yes or no, Hania? आप like can you justify that? आपको दिख रहा है सही है या गलत है? आप ये देखिए, ये O के बाद तो हाइड्रोजन है ना, और ये कार्बन है, ये कार्बन तो कार्बन के साथ कनेक्टेड है, राइट? सो दिस इज माय फंक्शनल ग्रुप हियर ना, OH, जैसे यहाँ पे OH है, राइट हानिया?
Yes.
ठीक है, सो द फंक्शनल ग्रुप हियर विल बी, व्हाट इज द फंक्शनल ग्रुप हियर? हानिया टेल मी व्हाट इज द फंक्शनल ग्रुप? OH का क्या नाम होता है? OH के लिए क्या यूज करते हैं?
All.
ऑल। और कितने OH है हमारे पास?
2.
तो क्या नाम हो जाएगा? दो के लिए क्या
1.
वर्ड होता है? नहीं नहीं, दो के लिए क्या वर्ड होता है? दो के लिए व्हाट इज द वर्ड फॉर टू? डाई होता है ना, डाई,
Yeah.
है ना, डाई। ठीक है, तो डाई ऑल। ओके, एंड देन यू विल हैव अनसैचुरेशन। व्हाट इज द अनसैचुरेशन? टेल मी। ये आपने सही लिखा है, AN। देन व्हाट इज द पेरेंट? नाउ पेरेंट, व्हाट डू वी डू? We start from that carbon atom that is nearest to functional group. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The parent is hex. ये भी आपने सही लिखा है। Now we are done with these part. So that is why the highlighting part is very important. You have to see what are the parts that is done. So we have taken OH into consideration in the name. This is CH2 is taken, and we have taken this OH also, right? And then we have taken the CH2, CH3. All of these parts have been taken into consideration. The only portion which are left is what? We are left with two things here. We are left with this CH3 here, and we are left with this CH3 also. Khalid, दिखा आपको? Khalid?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, नंबरिंग भी गलत किया था आपने। Then we have substituent. समझ में सब आ जाएगा, करने में किसी को नहीं आता है। Then we have 2 methyl and then we have 5 methyl. So this will be 2, 5. क्या मिथाइल हो जाएगा बताइए हानिया? 2 CH3 है ना? So what will be the name हानिया 2 CH3 के लिए? हानिया, what is the name for CH3? क्या यूज करते हैं CH3 के लिए? क्या यूज करते हैं? मिथाइल और मिथाइल, है ना? CH3 अगर आपके सब्स्टिट्यूएंट की तरह है तो मिथाइल। ओके, मेथ मतलब एक कार्बन, आइल मतलब सब्स्टिट्यूएंट। नाउ अगर हमारे पास दो मिथाइल ग्रुप है तो क्या लिखेंगे?
Dimethyl.
वेरी गुड, डाइमिथाइल। देखिए, सो वी हैव गॉट, ओके, नाउ डाइओल भी है तो यहाँ भी नंबरिंग होगा। सो डाइओल विल हैव अ नंबर सच एज 1 and 3, 1, 3. Now comes the most important part that you all will note down. Okay, देखिए, when the functional group is starting with D, when the functional group is starting with, if functional group starts with consonant, then unsaturation will end with E. That means I have to put here E. Okay, now our name will be what? Please see, our name will be now 2, 5 dimethyl hexane 1, 3 diol. Please write this down. 2, 5 dimethyl hexane 1, 3 diol. Okay, please note, if functional group starts with the consonant, then unsaturation will end with E. It will end with E. Also, one more thing.
Sir, 1,3 or 4,6? Diol.
1, 3
Because
ना भाई.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Also see, मान लीजिए आपके पास अनसैचुरेशन में कभी आपके पास ये आ जाए, let us say for example in unsaturation you get di-en, okay, or you get tri-en, okay, or you get di-i, di-yn, di-i. Now in that case what you have to do, if the unsaturation starts with consonant, then parent will end with A. सलमान, खालिद, हिश्मा को तो याद है, मीनाशी, आप लोग को याद आया, समायरा,
Yes, sir.
है ना, ये हम लोगों ने 11th में भी पढ़ा था. चलिए राइट दिस डाउन. चलिए आज के लिए इतना ही करिए, है ना. क्लासिफिकेशन वी कैन डू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. ओके, क्लासिफिकेशन वी विल डू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. Classification, it is very easy. Like we have to deal with monohydric, dihydric, trihydric. Okay, then I will show you some important compounds which are containing OH group and the names of those compounds, because conversion में सवालों में they directly give you those names, है ना, and those are common names, not IUPAC. So we'll look at some special structures and special molecules which contain OH group. We will look at the common name for that, and after that we'll start with the preparation. Okay, we'll start with the preparation. So next class में दो काम रहेगा हमारा. First will be to deal with classification, that is small portion. Then we will deal with the preparation, and almost or more than half of the preparation we will do. We will be covering the NCERT and beyond that also in preparation of alcohols. Okay. Now in haloalkanes, I restricted myself. I did not go very much into at the advanced levels, or not also advanced, but I would say that beyond NCERT, I was not going beyond NCERT very much. Okay, so I was a little bit away from NCERT, but in alcohols and the subsequent chapters, I will be going a bit beyond NCERT also. Okay, a bit beyond NCERT also. So you will be learning about a few more reagents than it is given in the NCERT. So घबराइएगा मत. चलिए, डन एवरीवन. लिख लिया सबने? लिख लिया सबने? यस और नो, प्लीज टेल मी.
यस सर.
ठीक है, चलिए एक और आप लोगों को करा देते हैं ना. क्या याद रखिएगा आप लोग? लेट अस डू दिस वन हियर. इसको करते हैं. नहीं, इसको कर लेते हैं. बेंजीन रिंग है साथ में, शायद आप लोग घबरा जाइए. नाउ वी हैव बेंजीन रिंग एंड वी हैव OC2H5. So OC2H5, it does not have any name as such. So our puff or the main fragment is what? It is benzene. Achha, also one more thing. If you don't know the main fragment now, then you will take the main fragment as benzene and every other thing will be substituent. Every other thing will be substituent. Okay. So as of now, our main fragment is benzene, and what is my substituent? Okay, so main fragment puff आपके पास हो गया है. So this is my puff till here. We have considered this part. What is the remaining part that we have? This is my remaining part. Okay, this is my remaining part. Okay, now you will tell me what is the name. हानिया बताइए तो इसका क्या नाम दे? इसका अगर हकीका करेंगे तो क्या नाम रखेगा इसका? What will be the name for this particular fragment? हानिया टेल मी. अच्छा, उसको आसान करते हैं. हाउ मेनी कार्बन हानिया?
2.
व्हाट इज द वर्ड फॉर 2?
Meth. Eth.
नहीं, याद रखिए, याद कीजिए आप, है ना, याद करके रखिए, ये सब नहीं भूलना है. एथ. एन ऑक्सीजन लगाया तो ऑक्सी. आपको समझ में आ रहा, फर्क दिख रहा है दोनों में? अगर आपके पास OH रहता है, देन नाउ व्हेन ऑक्सीजन इज बाइंडेड टू 2 कार्बन एटम्स, तब आपके पास एथॉक्सी टाइप का कुछ आता है. बट इफ यू हैव दिस टाइप ऑफ थिंग, O and then H, तब आपके पास क्या आता है? अल्कोहल आता है. Can you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
है ना? So if you have COC, then it will be oxy. Some oxy will be there. Alkoxy मान लीजिए आप, right? Ethoxy, methoxy, propoxy. But if you have something like this, it will be OL. Now my name will be ethoxybenzene. Not my name, but the structure का नाम क्या हो जाएगा? Ethoxybenzene हो जाएगा. चलिए, write this down. चलिए, लिख लिया सबने? Yes or no? Please tell me. Done everyone? Yes or no?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay.